Hong Kong is such a fast-paced city. People are always in a hurry, walking so fast, eating so fast, working so fast. When it comes to the question, do you have enough time? Most of the Hong Kong people will have the answer no. Because of the busy daily life, without distinction in sex and age, people are always doing multiple things over a short period of time unintentionally. This is called multitasking. For example, playing your phone while watching this video at the same time. Although multitasking can save us some time, people have a much higher risk to make mistakes and get into trouble while doing it. So, what are Hong Kong people's perception of multitasking? Is it effective or not? And do women really have a higher working efficiency in multitasking than men? In order to find out, we conducted an experiment to reveal the truth.
In this experiment, we have two hypotheses. First, multitasking is not efficient. This is because we think that people may not be able to do multiple tasks at the same time, and it increases the risk to make mistakes. Also, girls are better multitaskers than boys, since women are always hired for jobs that require high ability in multitasking, such as secretary, nurse, and babysitter. So we suppose that women are better multitaskers than men.
To begin the experiment, we need 22 people from the public, a laptop with the multitasking test website, a pen, and a piece of paper for recording the results. We will first ask the participants a few questions. Do you think multitasking is effective?
Yes.
For me, I don't think so.
I don't think it's really effective.
How will you rate yourself on multitasking and single tasking on a scale from 1 to 10?
5.
Maybe 10.
Whether gender is the factor on affecting multitasking?
I have no idea about it.
Then we will ask them to conduct the online test to quantify their ability of multitasking for 3 times. After that, we will calculate their average scores to determine their multitasking ability.
Nope. Denied.
Hey, that's pretty good.
After 3 attempts, the results are shown as follows. As we have expected, most of the participants agreed that multitasking is not efficient, no matter it is before or after the game. But surprisingly, we do find some experimental results exceeding our expectation. One volunteer performed especially well in 3 trials and got an unexpected high average score. We interviewed him to understand the reason behind this phenomenon.
It's because I always play games that require multitasking skills. That's why I'm good at it.
After cancelling the extreme data, it seems that both genders have a similar performance at multitasking. In the following graph, the average score of male is about 40 and female is 39. We can see that there is no big difference in the average score between male and female, which indicates that the ability of male and female in multitasking is similar. Therefore, gender is not a factor that is affecting the ability to do multitasking. So why? What is our brain actually doing when we are performing multitasking? You might think that multitasking can increase efficiency and productivity, but actually, it might not be the truth. According to Claudia Hammond, your brain is not capable to work for 2 or more tasks at the exact same time. What you are actually doing while multitasking is switching tasks back and forth until they are done. And it's a kind of waste of time because there are time delay whenever you are switching between tasks, so that your productivity and efficiency are actually lowered when multitasking. You don't want this to happen, Andrew, right?
When a single task is given, a specific area of the brain responsible for the task are activated by the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex of the brain, which is located on your forehead, acts like a flight controller, determining what information is in priority right now. And through its connection to the back of the brain making decisions while multitasking, The prefrontal cortex control and switch to activate different parts of your brain by sending nerve impulse, which is signals in short, when you are switching to focus on different tasks.
Many studies have performed similar experiments too, but their findings are very interesting. Most of them find that women are better at multitasking, while some of them find that men are better. And our results show that both gender perform closely in multitasking. So, is gender really the factor affecting multitasking? According to some researchers, women are better at multitasking than men. In terms of researchers at HSE Neuro-Linguistic Laboratory, they have found out that males require more areas and energy than females when performing multiple tasks. Higher level of estrogen in woman's body, better at verbal tasks without missing a beat, brain organization, and due to more experiences, practice, and need for multitasking are also the reason why people think women are better multitaskers.
However, men also multitask frequently in daily life. Have you recognized some male drivers answering phone calls or using apps during the road trip? Some other studies shows men have better multitasking skills than women. For example, Timo suggested that the task handling ability of men is higher than women, which is due to the menstrual cycle of women. According to the research, men only have a very slightly advantages on multitasking compared to women, but the multitasking performance of female will have a significant drop during some phases in the menstrual cycle. By combining all of the researches, there are convincing factors to support both sides. Men or women are better multitaskers than each other. Then, what is the truth? Maybe the truth is all about fairness. How about? Gender is not a factor while considering multitasking abilities of individuals. Andrew conducted research for about 500 participants in 5 countries to acknowledge whether gender difference on multitasking is a stereotype or not by testing their dual task activities. The results shows women and men have fairly the same ability of multitasking, which coherent to our results. Thus, we can conclude that gender difference on multitasking is a non-evidence-based, pure stereotype.
Perhaps multitasking is not all about playing that game to determine your ability of it, or there could be other factors affecting it, such as age group, education level, how frequent you practice multitasking, and more. But by our research, we found out that multitasking is not an effective way to deal with multiple works. And the second thing we could know about is that gender difference on multitasking is only a myth. It does not affect our ability to multitask. So don't play with your cell phone while you're having a lesson.